It is the third year of women's marches across the country, and several cities saw hundreds of demonstrators march for women's rights, from the nation's capital in D.C. to New York, L.A., and in downtown Portland this year. The Women's March centered around the MeToo movement, attendees speaking out about their personal experiences with sexual assault. Fox 12's Brenna Kelly joins us now live from downtown. Brenna?
Wait, about 100 people came together today for a MeToo Speakout organized by a group of socialist feminists. They wanted to create a space for victims of sexual assault to tell their stories.
Survivors, united, will never be defeated.
In support of the National Women's March in Washington, D.C., people from various socialist feminist groups around Portland organized a MeToo rally at Terry Shrunk Plaza.
This is very important to stand up and speak out for what you believe in.
One by one, victims of sexual assault took the mic to share their personal experiences and traumas.
But we all too frequently have to endure and submit to sexism in our everyday lives, being sexualized in our everyday lives.
We're trying to really raise awareness that these are all feminist issues. These are all issues that impact women, and that we need to connect different movements.
Organizers say their mission is to empower everyone, especially women and gender minorities.
So we can actually challenge the roots of rape culture, which as socialists we believe sexual assault and people feeling entitled to other people's bodies stems from capitalism.
After the Speak Out, dozens of people took the MeToo movement to the streets. Police say they did not issue a permit for the march.
You may be subject to arrest for disorderly conduct, interfering with police, and other city offenses.
Officers say there were no significant issues and no arrests. Marchers soon made it to Pioneer Square, where they continued to chant.
They don't care if women die. Pro-life, that's alive. They don't care if women die.
In this third year of women's marches, people here believe this movement is just beginning.
MeToo has been an amazing online movement, but we want to show people a way to bring that to the streets and to actually use it to get organized and build community.
And that women's march, not affiliated, by the way, with the national march, ended here at Pioneer Courthouse Square around 12:30, where they met up with the counter rally for reproductive justice. Then a pro-life rally hit the streets as well, and they finished up just about an hour ago. Live in downtown Portland, Brenna Kelly, Fox 12 Oregon.
Thousands gathered in the nation's capital to protest abortion at the 46th annual March for Life. The march has taken place in the U.S. Capitol every year since 1974, 1 year after the Roe v. Wade Supreme Court decision legalized abortion. People from all over the country braved the cold to gather on the National Mall for the event.
I think it's good to get everyone together, and all these people who share the same view or don't share the same view and want to hear why it's important to be pro-life. And it is because, well, this baby.
Vice President Mike Pence addressed the crowd along with a video message from President Trump. The president listed anti-abortion policies he's enabled, including banning aid to groups that support abortion. He also said he supports a total ban on taxpayer funding for abortion. Here in Portland, hundreds of pro-life advocates also gathered at Pioneer Courthouse Square in protest of that Roe v. Wade ruling. The Oregon Right to Life organization says 60 million lives were prematurely ended since the landmark case, with 8,000 abortions performed in the state last year. The group says they use the anniversary of the ruling every year to advocate that life should be protected from conception to death. Meanwhile, others use the Roe v. Wade anniversary as a way to celebrate a woman's right to choose. A nearby counter rally for reproductive rights was held in downtown Portland this afternoon. The group says women should not be shamed or intimidated for exercising their constitutional right to choose. They also used the rally to celebrate the defeat of Measure 106. That was a bill on the ballot last November in Oregon that would have cut abortion funding.